I am the game changer. I'm here to change the game. And hopefully, along the way, touch a few hearts. That game, of course, fantasy football. Welcome to The Wire, in which I enrich your mind and help you fix your terrible rosters with a few select gems from the waiver wire. So pay attention and prepare your mind for blowing. God, I love that song. Gets me right here every time. I just wish everyone in this country loved my favorite song as much as the president and I do. But no, it turns out we've got an epidemic of traitorous sons of bitches in the NFL. It was so simple to deal with at first. You just didn't draft Colin Kaepernick. Done. Easy. But now, since our president bravely suggested that owners start firing players who kneel during that beautiful anthem, it's getting awfully difficult to field a fantasy football team. Well, with all the traitors now kneeling in silent contemplation, no doubt imagining all the ways that they plan on undermining our Constitution and way of life. Like the patriotic American I am, I've begun to purge my fantasy football roster of the kneeling hooligans as per President Trump's instructions. I even like to yell, "You're fired," when I hit the drop button that jettisons that commie SOB back to the free agent pool. Unfortunately, that doesn't leave me with much of a roster. There doesn't appear to be enough wholesome apple pie loving good Americans to choose from in the NFL anymore, outside of a few New England Patriots and Riley Cooper, of course. Even the NFL owners have shown their true colors as the billionaire leftist anarchists that they are. Robert Kraft, Patriots owner, supposedly close friend and confidant of President Trump, has turned on him. How could they do this to our president? He's just trying to bring us all together by getting rid of them that don't belong. I'm sorry, I just get choked up when people attack my president. It's not fair. When you do that, it's not fair. That's my guy. That's my president. When you guys do that, man, it's just not fair. But this is supposed to be a fantasy football waiver wire advice show. And my agent tells me that I'm contractually obligated to give you that advice. So, with no further ado, here's who you should pick up on your fantasy football waiver wire this week. So, for all you true fellow Americans who have obeyed our dear president and fired the agitators from your roster, I recommend you pick up Riley Cooper if he remains available in the player pool. All right, I'll do it. All right, here's some reluctantly given advice as to which traitors you should add from the waiver wire this week. Quarterbacks, we got Andy Dalton, Bengals. Apparently the red rifle's fixed, and he gets Cleveland next week, so. Jay Cutler, Dolphins, gets a crack at the Saints' defense in London town on Sunday. All right, running backs. We've got Wendy Smallwood of the Eagles. He's set to take over for the battered and bruised and departed Darren Sproles. Jamal Charles, Broncos. Apparently he's back and splitting touches now with C.J. Anderson. And, C.J. Anderson, So, Jamal Charles. And rookie Deonta Foreman from the Texans. He's starting to look like a better option than Lamar Miller, and why not, right? Bench spot. Wide receivers. Marquise Lee. Jaguars. Because apparently Blake Bortles has remembered how to play quarterback again, so he's the number one option. Go get him. Sterling Shepard. New York Giants. Why not? He's number two in a suddenly potent McAdoo-coordinated offense. Jermaine Kearse. Yeah, New York Jets. Why not, right? It's up in this upside-down world. The Jets can play offense now, so go get them. Let's see what else we have here. Tight ends. Okay, a couple of tight ends. Evan Ingram, Giants, and Austin Seferian-Jenkins from the Jets, because they too now can benefit from the offensive juggernaut coming out of the swamps of New Jersey. Defense. All right, we got the Bengals. They get to play against the Waffle Browns. So, yeah, go get those Bengals. And Jaguars, who get the Jets, Jets. On to kickers. Just kidding, kickers don't matter. All right, there, done. Contractual obligations met. Are you happy? Are you happy? Good. All right, then. That does it for another very educational edition of The Wire. Tune in on Thursday for the weekly Set Them or Forget Them show. Honestly, it'll probably be more of a fantasy NASCAR thing at that point. That exists, right? Does that exist? It does? Okay, well, it looks like I'll be starting a fantasy NASCAR league. So any of you real Americans that want to join, get at me. Until then, this is the Game Changer signing off. Sayonara, suckers. What the hell is this? They're kneeling during the national anthem. Oh, kneeling quietly. Their heads down during the national anthem. Ah, this makes me so mad. It's so disrespectful. Sitting at home having a beer trying to watch the game, and these SOBs are kneeling quietly during the anthem. Oh, so mad. I'm so mad. I hate it so much. My heart.